Is week 5, day 2, and I am being tested to the max. I am making tentacles out of fondant for our friend Zach's birthday, and we made him a red velvet cheesecake cake. So it's red velvet cheesecake, red velvet buttercream frosting, gonna be covered in vanilla fondant tentacles. Oh boy. So we are on the way back home from having a wonderful evening out for our friend's birthday party. I only went like 1,000 calories over my daily budget, but refeed cheat day, getting right back on track. Not tomorrow morning, but this instant back on track. So that felt pretty good though. The cake came out amazing, and just everything, I don't know, it was a wonderful, wonderful evening. It feels so good to have friends and to be able to like share with them and stuff. But Randy just finished putting some more gas in the van, so I'm gonna let y'all go, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. It is week 5, day 3, and I'm starting off my day with a banana with 32 grams of natural peanut butter and some coffee with 2 tablespoons of coffee creamer, and answering y'all's messages. Tonight was a blast. We went and hung out with Zach and Lauren and some of their friends who were super cool, and just had a really good time celebrating Zach's birthday. Which was really fun, because I think that's the first like birthday party that I've gone to that wasn't hosted by, like, it either wasn't one of my friends' kids' birthday parties or it wasn't hosted by one of my friends' parents. So that was kind of cool. We kind of flailed around a little bit, the bunch of us. It's still strange being a grown-up, but it was a lot of fun. But right back on track this morning. I am super dehydrated. I only drank like a little bit, but a little bit's more than none. So lots of stuff on the roster to do today. So I will try to keep you guys posted as we go along. But I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna reply to y'all's comments, and then I'll check in later. Hey y'all, so I just finished up yoga with Adrian day 18. I had taken almost a week off of yoga, which that happens though, and there's no sense in beating myself up or berating myself. Look at my little yoga buddy Sam dog. I love that doggy. He's the best yoga buddy slash life coach ever. He's like Z's pretty good too, but he's licking his butthole right now, so never mind. But it was a nice, like, pretty smooth 20 minutes of yoga. I used my little thingy. It says I burnt 6 calories, so I don't know how accurate that is. My heart rate got up to 96 beats per minute though, so that's pretty good. I'm not entirely certain, like, it was on walk mode, so this is a Very Fit Pro, super knockoff of Fitbit, and I think if I'm gonna be able to get like the tracking that I want, I'm gonna have to get a Fitbit. Like, I would be very interested actually in y'all's advice and recommendations on these little thingies, because this was like 30 bucks, and that's okay, like, but it doesn't even, I feel like, accurately track my steps, because if it only tracks steps, like, I walked from one end of the house to the other twice, like forward and back, holding something, and it didn't register any steps. And so I'm like, it only tracks whenever my arms are swinging, but more often than not I'm holding my phone in front of me like a derpist, so it's not doing what I think I needed it to do. But it's also the very first like Fitbit type thingy that I've ever used, so I don't really know what to compare it to. I don't know what's normal. Today's yoga though, that's pretty challenging. Like, Adrian led through a bunch of balance postures, and I don't have very good balance. Like, I did okay the first round, which if I remember to, there might be up here, might be a good spot for the yoga sequence to cycle through. But as my legs got tired, my balance, like balancing works out so many little, like I feel like connective muscles between all of the different big muscle groups, and I can feel it like all through like my leg, like this part, like down in my ankle and stuff, like so many little muscles going like, ah, she never uses me, what am I supposed to do? So that made it really difficult. And then when she took us through round 2 of the same balance posture, I couldn't hold it hardly at all. My legs were already wobbly before I even brought my knee up. But it's great to be back at it. It's extra great to have this starting point, because that's, you know, I was talking to my good friend Lauren yesterday, and she was like, well, I kind of want to do yoga videos, but, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this, but she wants to do yoga videos, but she's like, I can't really do anything that's flashy, like I don't feel like I'm very good. And I'm like, shut up, you'll get better, like just do it, just go out and do it. Like the whole point of doing yoga is to get better. And I know that I'm really glad that I've got footage from like 2 years ago. I wish I had footage from much earlier in my yoga journey to see where I came from, what my strong points were, what I've gotten better at, what I've gotten worse at, what I haven't practiced as much. Because there's no, in yoga, there's not a, oh, well, I'm worse than I was. And you're like, no, you're just different than what you were, and that's okay. And you can, you know, it's not a first, second, third, you know, first place, last place kind of comparison. It's a comparison for analysis and nothing beyond that. Like, it's not a critical analysis. It's just a collection of data that you can be like, that's interesting. Maybe I should practice balance postures more if I feel like that's something that's important to me. Like, I like not falling over all the time. I should practice balance postures, or, you know, like, and tailor it to your goals, as opposed to like letting yourself go down that rabbit hole, that, you know, dark spiral of I'm garbage that some people might go on. I know I'm guilty of that. But yeah, yoga's been really good today, but it's also 3 in the afternoon, and I've only had my bananas and peanut butter, so I am going to put some food in my body. And I think I'm also going to go lay in the sun and sweat out some of this. Like, I am so swollen from, I had a lot of processed meat yesterday. Those hot dogs were delicious, but they're also the sodium content. Like, I woke up so super dehydrated. Like, I felt kind of salt preserved, mummified, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go lay in the sun for a minute and get some of this sweat out of my body, like, just, and then have my shower and get back to work. So I will see y'all in the next update. In my last meal from the last round of meal prep, this was the mozzarella and spinach stuffed chicken, roasted root vegetables, and green beans. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys, this is in MyFitnessPal, and this is the past 6 months of my weight, like tracking my weight. Sorry, trying to hold the camera. But no, so I am the lowest weight that I have been since December. So that's cool. That's really cool. And then we can actually click and do, what's the past year look like? Oof. I am the lowest weight I have been in a year. Holy crap. What? You see there's a big old measure there across, like, through the summer and early autumn that I did not even weigh myself. I flatlined hard. But I was like, ah. Can't manage what you don't measure. Let's see since the starting weight. Oof. Yeah, I've gained some weight over the years. Man, I've been using this app for a long time. I'm almost back down to my original start weight. If I can get back down to like 215. Bork goes the doggy. But that's pretty cool. I just thought I would share this bigger picture with you guys, because progress is made in millimeters, both up and down, except for, geez, when was that? 2014 was a pretty big weight gain year.
went from 210 to almost 230. Dang. Yeah, it's nice to be able to look back and see and be like, okay, so what was I doing then that, what was going on in my life in that time that I gained 25 pounds in a year, or 15, whatever, math. Um, but that's cool though, you guys. That's something else.